Good morning and welcome to this session of Business Research Method. Today we will be covering certain aspects like proposition, okay, hypothesis and variable, correct? So to start with, yesterday we had seen what is a concept. Today we will go on to seeing what is a proposition. What we are doing at the end of it is how we are seeing how theories are formulated. Clear? These are all the various steps or various procedures involved in formulating a theory. So, proposition. A proposition is a statement explaining the logical linkage among certain concepts and ascertaining it, and it is universally accepted. Okay? Again, I will repeat, a proposition is a statement explaining the logical linkage amongst the concepts, and this is by and large accepted universally. Let me give you all certain propositions, then you will know what I mean by it. Okay? Democratic countries have freedom of press. It's a proposition. It's a statement explaining a logical linkage between what? Between democratic country and freedom of press. Clear? Next one. Um, a developed country, a developed country has a very good standard of living and provides excellent infrastructure to its citizens. Again, a proposition. Okay? Developed countries and infrastructure. Third one. Social distancing helps in preventing the spread of corona. Proposition. It's a linkage between two things: spreading of corona and social distancing, social behavior. Universally accepted. Simple? Yes, it is a proposition. Right. Next, we will go to hypothesis. What is a hypothesis? Hypothesis is a formal statement for proving the proposition, and it has to be empirically tested. Okay, so the last one was social distancing helped to prevent the spreading of coronavirus. Okay, so it has to be empirically tested. What did they do in Karnataka? What did they do in Chennai? What did they do in various states? How many days they had restrictions in movement? How many days they had 141? How they effectively implemented this? And what was the spread? You are empirically testing it and proving it and saying there is a relation between social distancing and the spread of coronavirus. Okay, so hypothesis is a formal statement for proving the proposition that is to be empirically tested. Okay, fine. I'll give you all some examples in HR. Okay. Inadequate skills in an employee results in stress. Okay. Next, poor relationship with boss results in stress. Okay. Some examples for marketing. Advertising results in awareness of a product. Okay. Brand endorsed by celebrities, brands endorsed by celebrities has very good brand awareness. These are some examples for in marketing. And finance hypothesis, stock market has fallen due to COVID-19 pandemic. Okay, next. Stock market is affected more than mutual funds during corona pandemic. Clear? It can be empirically tested. Next, the fixed deposit market has not been affected because of COVID-19. So hypotheses are formal statements, propositions that are yet to be proven, that can be taken as a topic for the research which is to be proved. Clear? Next, variable. What is a variable? Anything that may assume different numerical values in empirical assessment is a variable. Okay, the definition sounds little convoluted, but I will give you an example. See how easy it is. It is not difficult. Just 2-3 keywords you remember, that's all it is. Here the keyword is varying numerical values. That's all. See how easy it is. I will tell you all give you all examples. You are going to study the IQ of students in MS Ramaiah. IQ is the variable. Why? Because when you are testing the IQ, every student who is undergoing the test will have a different test result. Okay, so it is a variable, that which varies, variable. Clear? One more example. You are studying the weight of children who are consuming Pediasure. Okay, your hypothesis is there is an effect on the weight of children with the consumption of Pediasure. You are testing this hypothesis. What is the variable? What is the variable? The weight of the children. Why? Every child which is going to undergo this study will have a different weight. Every week you are going to weigh the child and it will have a different weight. So it is variable. Clear? Okay. Another example. You are studying the job satisfaction of people. Okay. And each sentence. So what will you ask? Are you satisfied with the job? Are you happy with the salary that you are getting? Are you happy with the timings that are allotted to you for work? Does this organization help you to progress in your work? Do they recognize your skills? All these are questions that you will ask. And you will tell them on a scale of 5, say whether it is 4, what is your opinion? What is your feeling? Okay? Say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 is very bad, 5 is very good. Okay? For each of these sentences, people who are, I am going to answer this questionnaire. Each one of y'all are going to answer this questionnaire. Each one of y'all will give a different score. I am happy with the work timings. Each one of us will give a different score. I will say 5, you will say 1, you will say... It's a variable. Each sentence is a variable. Clear? Very clear, very simple. So now you see, get back to the definition. Anything that may assume different numerical values. Okay? is a variable. Supposing you are doing a study on the best newspaper, according to your opinion, which is the best newspaper, and you give 5 or 6 different names of newspapers: Times of India, Economic Times, Indian Express, Hindu, Prajavani, so many things you give. Okay? And each one of us will give different answers. Clear? So each question is a variable. Right? So variable is that which, it's not only numerical. The answers can vary. So in short, you just understand it as every different question that is there is a variable. Okay. So from yesterday we have been looking at what is a theory, and then you had seen what is a concept, and what is a proposition, and then what is a hypothesis, and what is a variable. If you concentrate, you would see that it just funnels down from theory, to concept, to proposition, to what is it that we are doing in this process. We are trying to build theory. Clear? Why should we build theory? Without theory, you will not be able to understand life. It's as simple as that. If each one of us will have to see how a plant grows and only then understand about it, how much can we learn in life? Can you sit and see how a plant grows? I'm just giving one example. So like that in all aspects. If you will have to observe everything and then learn about it, okay, experientially you need to live, then you will not be able to know a variety of things. You will need to know it through theory, whether it is history or geography or science or chemistry. Okay, if there is no theory, you will never be able to know a variety of subjects. Okay, so the work of theory is to propose, is to generalize, is to form hypothesis, is to study and give an concept, a theory which is generally understandable, which is generally applicable, which is generally useful for certain given situations. So once you read that theory, you will be prepared. You will know how things are going to be, and then you can add or minus or use your own intuitive knowledge on the ground and then go about working. Clear? So the theory building is, it's so important. Everybody says, oh, we need practical, but theory is where you start to appreciate certain phenomena, and then you are much smarter when you are on the field, when you are actually experiencing scenarios, right? So in the next class, we will be actually going through the theory building. Theory building happens through induction logic and deduction. So we will be studying what is induction and what is deduction. And it's a little abstract, but it's not very difficult. You just need to know what is theory building and what is the process of theory building, which is why I don't want to club today with these concepts. I will take it as a separate session on theory building, and we will have it tomorrow. Thank you very much, and get yourselves updated with whatever we have done so far. Thank you.